Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we're taking a look at another game demo or prologue, but this time it is for Music Store Simulator. So apparently this isn't just your average run-of-the-mill shop simulator. This game actually includes where you're going to be building and potentially repairing actual real instruments. So mostly it looks like at the moment guitars, but yeah, we'll just dive straight in. What should we name the studio? Salty Sounds. There we go. Head office. Chuck it in. Let's go in England, and we'll go London. And we'll got studio logo. Can we go with the angel wings? No. New. That's kind of funky. Oh, that's it. We got 3 or 4 options. Alright, we'll go with that one, because that looks kind of cool. I kind of like the almost like pinstriping style to it. Okay, and we'll show the tutorial as well. And yeah, we'll dive straight in. Oh, that looks quite funky in there. Kind of like a nice loft apartment. Okay. Hi, this tutorial will walk you through the building your first instrument in your new studio. Okay, cool. Right, so just normal WASD to move around. Look on the right, there's a new notification. Press N to see what your notifications are. New email received. So we need to go upstairs and activate it on your office computer. So go run ourselves upstairs. This is kind of funky. Where's our computer? Ah, here it is. Alright, you can use your PC to manage your studio. Do you want to use PC? Yes, okay, so hitting the left mouse button to go in. And email application. Email application receives all orders from your customers. An order can be single instrument, multiple instrument, VIP, or repair instrument. You can accept or refuse. Alright, so we're going to left click to open the mail app. And Alexandra Byrne, an electric guitar DCT. So he wants it to be a matte opaque finish in burgundy, red, and ivory. Metallic finishings, normal steel. Plastic finishing, mother of pearl. Scheduled delivery by the 5th of March. So it's going to be, he wants it to be burgundy, mother of pearl. So I'm guessing he wants, oh cool, so it's a Gibson SG style. Okay, so I'm guessing it's cedar body, basswood neck, or basswood. That's an unusual one. I'd imagine that would have been more to be more mahogany or maple for a good solid neck. Certainly the Gibsons are made of mahogany, and the body's made of mahogany as well. I know some of the SG clones are made of things like poplar, and some of them even pine. But cedar's an unusual one. Basswood is or basswood, however you want to pronounce it, is used quite a lot in the lower end imported guitars from like Korea and places like that. So metal alloy, maple fretboard. Again, unusual to have on an SG. You'd normally go with like ebony or rosewood. I mean, I know there's CITES regulations now about Brazilian rosewood and stuff, but there are other rosewoods that are available. But maple's unusual. A lot of them have changed over to ebony, or even some of the more wood alternatives that have come out. But cool. All right, we'll dive in and we'll accept that order. And so, I guess we come out of there. I'll open a market. Application, click on the project. Market application allows you to buy all the parts or tools you may need. Search by category or by active orders. For orders, a list of needed parts is shown in the order. Oh, cool. All right then. So market, and we go for this one. Who's missing parts? So what does he go with? One of those. We've got $2.5 grand. That'll cost us $200 for that, but it says we've already got 2 in stock. So what's the difference between the two? Because they look almost exactly the same. Okay. So metal alloy for the neck plate. Okay, because it's going to be a bolt-on. Again, not the same as the Gibson SGs. Gibson SGs are all set necks, so we appear to have parts in for everything. Metal alloy and plastic. Pick guard. So, okay, so one is needed. We've got already. Might as well buy in some spare ones. Okay, so those are available in stock. Those are available in stock. Those are available in stock. Just scroll our way down of what's not in stock. So, okay, so we've got the switch selector plate for either the rhythm or treble pickup. Got three-way selector switch, potentiometers. We need 4 of them. We've got 30 in stock. And then we've got the guitar speed knobs, as they're called, because they're meant to be easily able to be twisted. Usually people just roll it with the length of their little finger, just to roll the volume up and down at speed. Back plates, and we've got strap hooks, and got a input jack, so no parts available in stock, so we need to order some of them. Quantity to be done, let's go and buy 5, because we'll need them fairly regularly if we're building more instruments. We've got tuning keys, 20 of them in stock, so we'll need 6 at a time, so that should be fine. Fret wire, metal alloy and plastic. You wouldn't want plastic in your fret wire, but usually the metal alloy, usually some kind of nickel or stainless steel, or in some cases bronze. So, right, so those are awaiting delivery, so they're good. And so we've got plastic is the truss rod cover, and that's for adjusting or covering the nut that is used to adjust the neck angle, and how much tension or relief is in the neck, which could cause it to bend or bow one way or the other. And nuts, we've got plenty of those. Metal alloy plastic, they're not so terrible. I mean, the prefer to be something like bone, cow bone, something like that. So we have burgundy that we need, and we've also got our red as well. Okay, and some ivory. We've got one of those in stock, and a transparent. I'm guessing that will be the lacquer that goes over the top. Cool. All right. Well, I think we've got everything we need there. So great. So in the meantime, we want to take a look at the calendar application on your tablet. Here you can find all the deadlines, etc. And where's the calendar? That on my tablet. How do I get to calendar on our tablet? Okay, so we hit tab. So I need to get that guitar done by the Sunday the 5th. We're on Wednesday the 1st. Cool. Oops. No. Right. So let's go find where our workbench is. Shelf downstairs and move the project to an available workbench. I'm guessing this is our workbench. Oh, it's warehouse. Guessing that's where we want to go. Okay, so oh look, we've got all kinds of hello. Shelves are used both for store wares in the warehouse. Just place a project while drying. Both of them are specific actions. Move wares for active projects. Oh, cool. Okay. Destroy wares. Ooh. Guessing if we make a screw up on something. Alright, so your strings. So body, base wood. Well, I'm guessing we need one of that. So where do we move my project to a... So I'm guessing we start out with a body then. Destroy the goods on this shelf. Show shelving details. Move goods to another shelf. guessing into the production room, I'm guessing. Right, well, where is our... Oh, just our workbench, is it? Ah, there it is. Right. I go to shelf and move this to a... Shelves are useful for storing. What do you want to do? Oh, you'll right click. That's where I was going wrong. Move project to a different shelf. I'm guessing I'm going to go resume work on the project, and I've got to go to one of these two workbenches. Right, let's move it there. Okay, so you are now over... Oh, hello. Use the workbenches to build the instruments for your customers. Several actions are available. Project info, start working, move project, workbench info. You can buy larger and better workbenches in the market app. Nice. Alright, so let us get started on this. So what do we want to do? We want to right click and we want to start work on the project. Okay, so we're going to get the body. This phase you can choose a part to work on. The available section for each part are shown in the upper bar. Remember to move the camera in order to best view your activity. Okay. Right, so let's hold that for body. Assembly is most frequent action and can include several activities: painting, screwing, and configuration of the colours in plastic and metal parts. After you meet the order's requirements, press the confirm button in the upper bar. Okay, good. So, body. Initial quality. So, he wanted cedar, didn't he? That looks very funky. That almost looks like zebra wood rather than cedar. But hey, cool. Paint opaque. Burgundy, red, and ivory, and finishing matte. Okay, so also we can do a automatic configuration in the corner. So let's do that. Oh, so that's what they're doing. So it's going to be a sunburst pattern. Oh, nice. So we start out with painting the guitar ivory, and then we do a red to cover the main area, and then we have the burgundy for the burst pattern around the outside. Alright, that looks good. So once we've done with that, so we go phase completed, I'm guessing we click up here. Okay. So what do we do with this one? Okay, so we've got the neck. So we want to grab basewood neck from what I remember. Auto configuration. Oh, why is it greens? Okay, I'm guessing that's complete. And next step's painting. Right. Right, well, let's paint the body. Painting has 4 layers that you have to complete in order. Move and rotate the camera to set the best position to paint the part. All the shades are applied during the drying process. Finally, set the drying shelf and confirm. Okay, cool. Well, let's get on with... Elements to paint. Let's do the body first. Layer 1. Burgundy? No, you're doing it the wrong way round. Why does it sound like I'm brushing it on? You would normally be airbrushing. Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Okay, so we haven't even masked off the neck. Okay, so we're 16% complete. I would expect this to have been spray painted. Not to be sounding like it's being hand painted on. It's obviously got areas where we can and can't paint. Oh look, it's almost gave it like brush strokes as well. Ooh. That's not going to give it a clean look, is it? Ooh. Oh, camera control's a bit funky here. Yeah, that's... I would have wanted to take the neck off, if I'm honest. Because that's not the best way of painting a guitar. How do you get to the bit on the top of the neck cover? Yeah, that's a bit funky. Okay, so F apparently is for showing painting. Oh, I've still got to paint inside the pickup cavities as well, have I? Interesting. Oh, and he's doing just around the outside of the pickup ring as well. Ooh. Okay, interesting. I'm not the biggest fan so far, I will admit, of the painting mechanic, because I would have expected this to be more of an airbrush. You get a bit of finer control with an airbrush, if I'm honest. And also as well, we'd want to... Let's rotate the instrument. Let's try it from this side. Because you'd want to start out with the base colour, and then you use the feathering of the edge of the paint to feather the burst effect. You wouldn't start with the burst and work your way backwards. That doesn't work, because you want the overspray to be on the colour on top, not of the base colour. Again, we've not masked anything off. Well, at least with like games like Spray Paint Simulator, if you remember from the demo we played of that, you were at least masking areas off. Whereas this, we're not masking anything off, and we're doing it pretty much arse backwards, really. And I certainly like the idea of being able to, create instruments for customers, although they're not necessarily at the moment anything particularly custom, because again, that probably would be a whole other set of coding to try and create. So using well-established patterns that people recognise will certainly help people to associate this with instruments they might own or might recognise from famous people. Any black. Although I can see they've done this asymmetrically. So this has this horn here on a Gibson SG is the same length as this horn. So this is more of what I would expect from like the ESP Eclipse range. I think it's the Eclipse range, or is it the Viper? I can't remember. Without looking it up, range where you have it to be some more asymmetrically to try and obviously dodge Gibson's very well known litigiousness for their copyrightable shapes. Ibanez and Tokai and companies like that fell very foul. Even Dean guitars recently have fallen foul to how litigious Gibson tend to be. Okay, so I'm missing 2% of the paint here somewhere. Now, does it tell me where that is that I'm missing the 2%? It's F, isn't it? So, show me where I'm missing, or... Yeah, that's... I'll admit that noise is a bit annoying. Doesn't really show where I'm missing. can't really get a good look. I imagine it's probably somewhere around one of the horns, because we've got some funky edges around here. Oh, there we go, 100%. Oh, you can do auto painting. Oh, that just seems entirely horrible. Right, so let's do layer 2, which is the red. And then this is going to be just around on the inside here. So let's have a look here. Okay, good. 86%. So where am I missing? Okay, I'm guessing some of the feathering edging around here I need to tidy up. There we go. Sorry. Damn it, I can't do what I want to do. Oh, that looks so wrong. That looks so wrong. That's so much more stronger around the edge here. You would want the overspray from this burgundy to come on top. I'm just following the order in which they told me to do it. Layer 1, layer 2 and layer 3. There's nothing on the back I need to do. No, because there's nowhere on there. Anywhere else this needs to be. Oh, there we go. Then we got layer 3. We must not apply this paint to this layer. Okay. Layer 4 is the ivory. No, this can't be right. So you see, it's doing it all in the wrong order. Layer 1 should be this. Don't like that look. Sorry, but that's... So we've got a couple of edge bits to tidy up here. Yeah, 100%. Right. Let's refinish. Oh dear. No, that looks wrong. So wrong. So what do I do with the drawing? Oh, okay. So I've got to do the neck first. We do the neck, layer 1, oil for finishing. Alright, so we're going to putting a guitar finishing oil on here, but why am I putting it on here? Because this is the glue up surface where I'm going to put the fretboard on. I imagine an entire selection of luthiers that have looked at this and gone, hey, this could be fun, you know, a game where, you know, where I could look at other weird and wonderful techniques and things like that. And probably taking one look at this and going, it's not how you paint a guitar. You don't do this in this order at all. I mean, from the back this looks fine. Absolutely fine. The top looks like a bloody clown show. I'm sorry. But sorry to the devs, but that's not how you paint a guitar. I'm sorry. It just isn't. I do try and always show everybody the benefit of the doubt, but that looks... Oh! They've got the layers wrong. What they think is layer 4 should be layer 1. Or layer, or whatever layer they think is the white. Should have been, the ivory white should have been layer 1. You put that on first, and you then spray your red around the outside over the top of the white, so you get that bleeding at the edge, where it's all feathering in nicely, so it looks like it's the proper burst pattern. And then you go with a deep burgundy, burst that around the outside, and again you get that overspray feathering pattern around the edge. It just looks beautiful. You know, look at anything like Slash from Guns N' Roses, Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin, you know, any of the people like that who are well-known Gibson Les Paul players, you'll see exactly what a burst looks like. And usually the SGs were always a solid colour. It's only some of the newer SGs over the last decade or two that have started having the options of burst colours on them, or they've been retrofitted by somebody. All right. Well, as the neck's only just doing oil finishing, we've got this auto painting option. So let's see what that does. What? It says 100%. Well, that didn't look like it was supposed to. Zoom painting, hold on. So I can't do any auto painting with this. So can I do the can I throw the burgundy in anymore? No. Okay, alright, we'll put that back over there then. Stick it on the middle shelf. So far to accelerate the time. Right, 2 hours for the rest time for that to complete. During the drying of glues and paints. Right. Okay, let's take a look. How does this clown show look now? I'll put it back over to complete working on it. So we'll chuck it over there. Yes, resume work on the project. Oh, I forgot to move it there. My mistake. Oh, look! Now it's all bled through and it looks like it should do. See, that looks a lot better now. Right, so now we're going to work on the project. So now we need to start putting some of the hardware together. Highlights parts need to be assembled. So we're going to put the neck plate in. Quality metal alloy. What did he want? He wanted steel, didn't he? We've got automatic configuration where it'll do it for us. Okay, phase complete. Pop that in. Then we've got our screws to put in place. I mean, the concept of this is really cool. I will not deny. I think the painting stage is where I have the biggest problem at the moment with this. I mean, the fact that this has now looks better with this. You see, that looks more like it's feathered out, so you can see where the red is kind of overspraying onto the white of the ivory. and then you have the darker burgundy oversprays onto the solid red colour. That looks a lot better. Right, let's glue up the fretboard. Gluing is one of the most important activities while building an instrument. Indeed, its quality impacts the whole instrument quality. Trying to reach 100% of the gluing area or to have best results you achieve, your customers will appreciate it. Good. Alright, so we want to get a maple fretboard. You're not pre-cut, so that's fine. Is that one he wanted? That's what's on there. Okay. This is maple. Glue it up with super fast type bond glue. And we'll do the gluing. So what am I gluing? Am I gluing on the back here? Or am I gluing onto this area here? Okay, so we're gluing on the back of the fretboard. You'd realistically want like a very thin covering on, or not a stupidly thin covering, but at least a thin enough covering. Right, and then obviously, yep, we're going to want a clamp. Several types of clamps each one is used for a specific part. Anyway, their configuration and use is quite similar and is guided by the red outline. 3 different types of clamps offer maximum number of hours of use. Blues maximum 50 hours, orange 100, and red 150 hours. Well, we chose particularly fast drying glue, so we should be alright with blue. Oh, okay. Yeah, that noise was a bit weird. Right. It seems like it clamps in and then seems to come up again a little bit. It's not good. I can pull that down, tight all the way. Yeah. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I had a slight frog in my throat there. Yeah. It's not 100% great, is it, really? Right, what can I do with that now? Okay, the clamps are in. What am I supposed to do now? Can I not put the... I've got to put the... Oh, I've got to put the guitar nut on. Okay. That'd be plastic nut. Okay, that's slotted in there. Then the next step is drying. So we need to let that dry. Change focus by holding the mouse. Why is that not working? I can't do anything with this. Drying. After one or more parts have been glued, you'll need some time to dry properly. During the drying, depends on the glue used and the size of the part. Okay, details. Will take 1 hour 6 minutes. So we'll dump that back onto the shelf, stick it in the middle, and off it goes. We'll go and sit and twiddle our thumbs for a couple of hours on the sofa. Although it seems to be, I think we were getting towards, yeah, so it'll be about 4:30. We've got to wake up. Right, good. Warehouse stores all the parts and tools you may need for instruments. Shelves can be customized, all the wares are available. Okay, cool. Right, anyway, let's get back to our little guitarista. I'm going to pop that to resume work on our workbench. Move there. Okay. So let's carry on resuming work on this. So let's remove the clamps. Oh, that's a bit fierce on the old noise there, if I'm honest. Right, so next step, bridge supports. So let's go pop them in. Instrument quality, we want metal. Yep, standard steel, that's what they wanted. That's fine, phase completed. And we'll do the same again on this side. And then we want the bridge tailpiece, so that's going to be another metal alloy in steel. Done. Okay, and we're going to want next the bridge support. Again in metal alloy. Complete. Oh, no tapping them in with a hammer. Okay, good. Right, so jack input. Pop one of them in. Yep, done. Perfect. And then we've got the old 4 pots to do. So on your average Gibson, you'd be having 2 volume and 2 tone controls. And we'll chuck a knob on there as well. And one of the plastic speed knobs. In gold, ooh. Wouldn't have gone with that colour choice myself personally, but probably would have gone with more of a white or maybe a black just to offset. The gold and the red does clash a little bit, doesn't it? Well, each to their own. I mean, it certainly shows just how involved building a guitar from scratch can be. I mean, there's lots of steps that this has missed. Also, we're talking about the fact that this has taken a pre-made kit and, or at least a kit body or a CNC'd body, most likely, and then has obviously had a pre-made neck. Let's get the selector ring in. What was it? Mother of Pearl they wanted, didn't they? Mother of Pearl, there we go. Right, let's pop that on there, and then we want the 3-way selector. Again, Mother of Pearl. And we'll screw that on. Yeah, the crash detection's a bit off on this as well. Right, standard metal alloy, adjustable bridge, that looks good. And we're going to put our pickups in. And they wanted Mother of Pearl again. So that's bridge pickup done, other than screwing them in. Okay, we'll get the old mother of pearl again. Just so we're fitting in with their requirements. Okay, good. Oh, no, it's still not quite. Oh no, it's gone away now. Good. Oh yeah, pick guard. Oh, an mother of pearl pick guard. Oh my lord, I hope they don't do a strat style one, because their scratch guards have about 11 or 12 screws on them. Well, it's certainly gonna be a unique look, this guitar, when it's done. Give them that. Right, good. And we'll turn it over. And I'm guessing we're going to get the back plate on here. We're not going to worry about any of the wiring, obviously, by the looks of things. And he wants a mother of pearl. One of those. And I've got 3 screws for that. So we're not wiring any pickups in. We're not wiring the output jack to anything. We're not wiring any of the potentiometers together. Okay, interesting. So making us doing some tedious things, and some bits that are relatively which way do I want to go? I want to go that way. To get to the tuning pegs. Right, metal alloy, steel, done. Oh, of course, got to turn it over because we've got to do the okay. So it's not having any retaining screw on the tuning key on the bottom for alignment. We're just having the retaining bolt on top. So it's going to shift around all over the place. There we go. Next. Okay, good. So we're halfway there. Guessing after this we've got to get the strap locks or the strap hooks. Oh, we haven't even put the frets in yet. Oh. Oh well, if this is a Gibson style guitar, at least then it should only be 22 frets for the fretboard, unless they're gone for one of the slightly more modern aesthetics where they're 24 frets. Okay, good. Oh, I'm gonna have to tap each of them down. Okay. Oh, it's 22 fret. Hey. Nice, 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 nice. At least that's not too bad. Crash detection's a bit funky again. And again, the last 2 frets that are almost touching each other because they're really close together. Good. There we go. Those are done. Okay, strap hooks. So where are they putting them on the SG, on this SG style? Ah, okay, good. So we've got one down. Send here. Oh, no. Right, pop that in there. We want a metal alloy. Steel, phase completed. Okay. That's done. Where's the other? Oh, there it is, up there. Oh, so it's up here. Ooh. Interesting. Usually they tend to make it where one of the backplate screws are. And you should put it there. Okay, well. We'll see where they're doing that. Okay, yeah. Getting crash detection issue there. And I'm guessing then fret markers should be along the side here. Okay, I've got to come around this side. Fret side markers. Oh, it's doing. It means the. I was thinking the fret markers on the side, not the fret markers actually on the front. They're circular, but they want to be mother of pearl. And I guess we've got to knock these in. So we haven't actually put any lacquer in over the top, have we? Hold on a minute. Sorry, one sec. Apologies about that. Had a phone call come in. Right, anyway, where were we at? Let's finish the last of this off. Right, so we're doing the fret markers, weren't we? I'm going to start this again because I cancelled it out. Probably. Circular, mother of pearl. Let's go do that again. Okay, yeah, so it's not going to pick up what I had. Right, cool. And then we've got the strings to do. And that's, oh, am I going to have to pick each one individually? Ooh. Okay. All right. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to go 1. Oh god, that's a horrible mechanic. Oh, oh no. Okay, so let's do this. So you've got to press and hold the left mouse button, and you've got to effectively join the dots. So you go from the stop tailpiece to the bridge, up to the nut, then to the tuning peg. Oh, that's a nasty, nasty mechanic. I'm sorry, but that is not a great way of doing that. Right, let's try that one. Let's get the next string done. This is fiddly more than it needs to be. Feels like it's trying to be more make work than anything else. Okay. You'd think if all the strings were going to be the same quality, like they put in the order request that you've just chosen, you should just be able to click each string and it will just go be wound through, because you would know what you're doing. I don't know. That just feels a bit of a fiddly faff for no good in-game reason for doing it. Okay, so truss rod. Need up here. Oh, settings. What's this all about? Okay, each category of instrument has specific settings to be configured. Thus, the proper tool is selected and placed automatically. Okay, left hold adjust the value. Okay, good. So, we want to bring it Yeah, what am I doing? Oh, we're going to click that, have I? Okay, good. So what the optimal setting is right in there. There we go. Right. Next step's truss rod cover. And again, mother of pearl. Done. So that'll be 3 screws. Sweet. So tuning. Oh, we've got to go into the rehearsal room. Okay. To the rehearsal room. Can be used to check the completed instruments. Addition to this are having improved. Can be released in order to create additional. Okay, great. That's the warehouse. That's outside, I'm guessing. The rehearsal room is here. Right, yeah, go. You want to open the door? Yes. And we're going to go in there, and we're going to go and tune and play the instrument. Tuning is the final task to complete the instrument in order to deliver it to your client, ready to be playable. Play each string and rotate the tuning key while it is still playing to set the correct note. Check the tuning to find it. Okay. Where's the... Oh, there we go. So it says it's sharp. Okay. It won't seem to let me take it down any further. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Better. Third string, G string. Oh, no one wants a flat G string. Let's just quickly get the B back up. No, let's get the last one up a little bit. Right, cool. That's all done. It's been built on to complete the order, depending on customer satisfaction. And receive high popularity means orders and bonuses. Right, cool. So what do you want to do with that? Move the project to the... I'll complete the project. Great. In this window you can find all the information about the parts you assembled and the gained experience. You can set the final price and check the related feedback from the customer. You'll find the best trade-off between earning money and gaining brand popularity. Okay, so points earned 3.9. Oh, points earned minus 1.9. Final price. Cedar, basswood, metal alloy. Okay, everything's about in the 2.5 stars that he wanted, but he wanted 2.8. Oh well, not quite. But at least we got a little bit of popularity back. Okay, good. So let's confirm that. Right, as of now, it's perhaps time to go home. Sounds like a good plan. And so has this prologue. Can of course start a new game and build 3 new guitars with various random configurations. I think we're going to call that there. I mean, it's in premise, it's a really nice game. The idea of building your own instruments for people, people being able to place their custom order and you build them, I think is a cool idea. Very cool idea, in fact. There's some mechanical tweaks to the gameplay that are absolutely required to make this go from being a fun game with some really grindy chore elements into being a really fun game. Again, this is a prologue, so I know the full version is out, but we're just looking at the prologue at the moment just because I wanted to see what it would be like and whether or not it would be worth anyone investing in the full game. Again, I've gone through it as much as I can. Yes, I've grumbled about what I've seen as areas I think are misleading to the process that you should go through to build and paint a guitar. And you know, I think that if those were improved, that would certainly make a dramatic difference to the gameplay. But anyway, you let me know what you think down in the comments. So if I'm right, if I'm wrong, if you think this is a bit too simplified, if it seems like an unnecessary amount of faff just to play a game when you're building an instrument that you're not going to be physically playing yourself, do let me know. Obviously, your opinion is just as valid to me as anybody else's. And yeah, if you haven't already, please do consider liking and subscribing. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much indeed for your time. You take care now. All right, bye-bye.